Action pants gaming. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. Laid back. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Throwing parts. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing pots together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right.
Well, good Sunday to you. It's me, Kevin C. here, yet again at Action Pants Gaming. On this Sunday, February the 15th of 2026. And I've got about 1 minute after the 10 a.m. hour, at least from where I'm sitting. I do know some of you are still out there in the past, and some of you are somehow in the future. But whatever present you happen to be in as you're catching this, well, I hope it's going good for you. All right. We're going to do some more Satisfactory today. I contemplated No Man's Sky, but I'm like, I'm already doing factory style stuff. But I do want to do it, and I think we're going to think about having a schedule here. I don't like being scheduled. It's all about having fun and doing stuff. But I think we'll do Sunday Satisfactory, Monday No Man's Sky, and then Tuesday will be a grab bag of stuff. All right, let's get on over to the factory. We're gonna play. We're gonna try and do some of the nuclear stuff. Let's say that for kibbles. Very much I try to pronounce it properly. Or all the irradiated material. And we might even, you know, even if it doesn't do anything or go anywhere, we might lay down some train track and, you know, at least build the train and see what it looks like. And, you know, we'll do something along those lines maybe. Just to check it out. You know what? Why does that look kind of interesting and sort of new? I've never noticed that. Let me get on over here. Hey, Levity, welcome back. Good to see you, bro. Is this new? Or have I just never noticed? The trees are swaying. Like a dog, huh? What? I don't remember the trees swaying before. I mean, granted, I could have been concentrating on, you know, everything that's in front of my face. Because that would be kind of neat if they added the weather and, you know, if there were wind, it would affect, you know, the trees. Why does that camera look way off today? Hold on. There we go. And I can be kind of comfortable. All right, let's do something here. So, that's new. I feel like that's new. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, we were running around collecting a bunch of stuff last time. The ma'am. We have completed every tree except for the sulfur tree. But we need to now figure out we gotta get rocket fuel going, which is, and then we gotta mess around with something else. Where is it? Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Warfy, welcome. We got a cat raid incoming. Thank you, Katrine. I thought we had to come up with... Huh? Am I losing my mind? I thought we needed to make... Oh. There it is. Kitten Swarm, good morning. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for stopping in today. The Nuke Nobelisk, which... we need to make encased uranium cells. Alright, let's think about rocket fuel. Let's get our mind wrapped around that one thing. Alright, to-do recipe. Rocket fuel. Searching this long-ass list. Fuel, crude oil, water. Packaged water, packaged fuel, liquid biofuel. Aluminum solution. Aluminum casing, sulfuric acid, encased uranium cell. Uranium, concrete, and sulfuric acid. Okay. Nitric acid, I think we're going to have to do that. And that's nitrogen, gas, water, and iron plates. Where's that rocket fuel? Right there. Produced in the blender. Alright, so nitric acid and turbo fuel. And nitric acid. So we need to make nitric acid. This is a pain. Wait a minute, I'm way past. And that's the one with water, nitrogen, and iron plate. Okay. Nitrogen, water, iron plate. Nitrogen, water, iron plate. Nitrogen, water, iron plate. We have most of that around here somewhere. But we don't have our vehicle here because we were running around grabbing materials and didn't realize. All right, we have the plate coming in. Needs to be made in a blender. I think I already have nitrogen going into a blender. nitrogen. We have water and nitrogen. Oh, okay. Ah. So wait a minute. This is the closer one for metal plates. Or I do one specifically. Wait a minute, your water and nitrogen. Okay, so I am going to have to do it here. Or, where's that nitrogen coming in? It's coming in right here. Can't do that. I don't have metal plates there, though. I have another spot where I have nitrogen and water. But I don't have any iron. What am I doing? I want to... I'm just wondering, where else do we have nitrogen? I have that one spot. Can I get around? I'm asking myself. I built it. I should know, dummy. But it's changed, you know. here and there. Sometimes I wasn't able to drive around. I wanted to drive through the middle, but we'd have to redesign. But we've got copper here. And then we've got coal. We were bringing iron down here before. Now we are not. And that was from up near the storage facility. Now this is making gunpowder and compacted coal, depending. I mean, I could split it again and make both, but at this point, you know, just keeping a thing full and keeping the, you know, a little bit of maintenance, BFD, you know. And this wacky belt. Which we could fix later. Alright, we have nitrogen and water and sulfur here. Nitrogen, water, sulfur. And that isn't working, didn't line it up quite right. I mean, this is a weird angle to begin with. Could do the, catwalk intersection. And that's, basically how I could kind of remedy that a little bit. It'll be off on this, but yes, it'd be nice if I could get a little bit less of that. A little better. I could have started it, a little further out or whatever. Yeah, a little less haphazard looking. Still a little funky, but okay. Do we have any? your coal. There's nitrogen. Culinary zest. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for... And thank you, Streamlabs, for working. 07 Culinary. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we may have to build one of those tower things out here. Pick up whatever resources we have. What is that under? Thank you, Culinary. You are awesome. Where is that thing? Where is it? Wouldn't it be under this? Yeah, and it shows me Sloop and Mercer Sphere. That's pretty cool. Right on. So now, what do we got? Right here. What's that? What are you? Oh, it's right up here. Well, I could... Like, get up there. Yeah, it's not worth it. Blah. Oakley dokley. We need to... Wait a minute, where's my vehicle? I'm like way over here. That's right, I forgot. It's been a while since I just floated about in this area. So we'd either need to pull the iron from up here again, or... What is it? Where's this one? That's copper. That's up here. Okay. I'm just trying not to overfill this spot, but I might have to. And I don't know if the nitrogen's going to be enough. But we've already got iron plate going in, so it just makes sense. And the nitrogen's coming from a ways away. Alright, nitrogen, water, iron plate. So I need to get the iron plate from over here. Or I need to... Here it is right here. But that's also being used by the thing that runs all their teleporters. And it uses quite a bit of it. As you can see here. Although it might work. Is that even full? It is. Oh, there's the nitrogen for this one. Alright, so I could peel off of here. But that would be a third machine. So let's not do that. We just needed to close this out for now. This is such a pain because you're like, all right, what do I use? What do I not use? I could do it right here and blah, blah, blah. All right, let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. And then that's going to come out and do what? Why do we need the nitric acid? We need the nitric acid for... We need to make rocket fuel. All right. This needs its own setup. Yeah, this needs its own setup. Damn it. I hate this. All right, hold on. Let's go back to you. You're killing me, Smalls. Damn it, I want to do it here. I mean, I wanted to make that one area. Or at least this immediate area. All right. I need... Is there an alternate recipe I can use here? Hold on. I need that to make what it's making. I need a constructor. Katrine, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Oh, yeah, there is, but it's more ingredients. And it's sort of a pain. Trying to think of how I can do it. Because I've got... I need to do it at the other end, is where I need to do it. Damn it. So, I do have metal plates being made here, and I've got nitrogen here. However, that nitrogen is already... But if I bring that nitrogen... I could pipe that through... Trying to think here. Sorry. I know this isn't exactly exciting. The metal plate and the nitrogen. That's the two I need. The water we got. Okay. If I take the nitrogen, but that's a long freaking pipe run. All right. Now, we have nitrogen already coming in from over here, and it's being piped in and comes in over here. We have iron plates feeding. Now, if I can... We also have water over here already feeding in. And we have water. We could make a separate, pump for that. Okay, so we have water here. We have this one nitrogen. Wish we had like a Y split. I'm going to try something. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, but this seems a little, like when it comes to the, what's powering the thing, seems like you want sort of a steady flow. I don't, being held up by delivery. I don't know. When it's like you're delivering a product, I could see. But the gases and fluids, just in my mind, I'm like, they need to constantly be going. We can get a pipeline there. What are you overlapping? Huh? That's a little bizarre. What could you possibly be overlapping there? Oh, it's a... Never mind, I'm an idiot. A wall, not a floor. Duh. I gotta put a basic wall up here. And then I gotta put the pipe wall line. Oops. I can make this work. Oh yeah, we can do it. We got this. We can still make it look like it was supposed to be like this, right? I wonder if it goes by pipe length as well. What are you making? No, we need... Never mind. Like, we need our own. Stop it. It needs its own thing. But now I need to get it from point A to point B. I could dip into here. Or we could go underneath. Oh, my brain. It's hurting. Because we need that nitric acid. We need to make nitric acid. So we need this and water and metal plates. That's... So I either need to feed metal plates, because we're already feeding them to here. So if I can get the nitrogen over to this side, or the metal plates over to this side, but we're also needing the metal plates for what we're making over here to keep the portals running. But... Alright, I know that was a good idea, sort of. We're not going to do this. We need to... I need to think about this differently. That Enra. Enra floating there. All right. We get water and the nitrogen up to here. Where we have the water and the nitrogen there, and then we just need to get the metal plate down to there. That's sort of messy. I mean, I could deliver the plate, I suppose. Yeah, I thought I was going to get into trains. Not yet. I was hoping to... I might lay down a track or two just to see what happens. Oh, wait a minute. What do we have here? That's water. Nitrogen's right there. So what if I bring the nitrogen into here? And then the metal plate can come from over here. I just need iron. Which that's right over here. I wish there was like a smaller node right there. I hate when I'm like not certain what is the best way, because then I'll start building it and then I'll notice something and be like, "Ah, I should have done it here instead." So I'd rather take a few more minutes of ho-humming and try to, make this work right. All right, we've got water and nitrogen right there. We need to get metal plates to either that spot there, or I need to bring the hydrogen and water up to this area. That might be the way to go. And then... Ooh, pardon me. Okay, then if we bring that up... And we're going to have to move some of this. I could peel off because we know we got iron plates being made in here. Or I could just make one separately for this. And ruin my nice symmetry. Or I bring the water and stuff up to here. But we don't have any blenders here, so this would be the only blender in this spot. Where I also don't have room, so I would have to build another section here. Which doesn't give me a whole lot of room. But... I hate this now that I know more of what I'm doing, and I'm like, I need to move that, and I don't want to because it's already there. So I could break one more of these. I'd have to move this, which is not a big deal. Actually, this could take over for that. We can move this anywhere. This is our turning our bio stuff into fuel, like solid biofuel. You know, our leaf clippings, our lawn trimmings. So I could get rid of that. Part of me is like, why though? I have everything over in the other spot. Why am I moving it? Because we're getting congested over in that area. And that's also going to have to then go from that to fuel, to the rocket fuel. So we need to do... I'm going to tear my brain out. Yeah, when it gets down to this end of stuff, you really got to pay attention. Because now it's, you know, I need gas and then metal, you know, iron plate. Like gas and water and an iron plate. And then that needs to go into something else to make the rocket fuel, which is at the other end of things. Crap. All right, I'm taking a break. I need to warm up my coffee anyway. I got to figure out what the hell to do here with this, because this is... why is it such a pain? It's all because of the nitrogen and the iron plate. I mean, the water is pretty much everywhere we need it. But finding the right spot to bring everything, or we transport in iron plate, which we could probably do. But we need to... you know, we need to get that stuff to the next stage, which is the rocket fuel. We need that nitric acid in order to make the rocket fuel. Whoa. Yeah, Katrine, exactly. Make it even more difficult when they add the randomization, and you are correct. The only thing I'm thinking is if I have a fresh node, which is over there, for nitrogen, I'm not pulling from this one, which is coming from way the heck over here, you know, to feed what I'm already making over here. So I know I'm being kind of back and forth here, but I need to kind of visualize it and see. And I don't know if there's any iron over on this edge, like close enough to our nitrogen. Because up here's bauxite. We don't have another tower over here. See, again, it'd be a really long pipe run. I would have to run it from there all the way over to here. I gotta wreck this. I don't like that. The new wall. Not for that spot. I don't like it. I don't know, folks. I'm a little, I don't know. I think I need to make it over in that area there. Water, nitrogen, and the iron's all over there. But then I gotta get that, the nitric acid, to what? In order to make the rocket fuel. Okay, that's what we need after that. Okay. Okay, so once we make the acid, right, once we make the nitric acid, we could package it, but again, you know, if it's in a pipe, let it run. That's my one less step to make. You know, unload, load, you know, get the path rolling. Then turbo fuel, rocket fuel. Rocket fuel, which is turbo fuel and nitric acid. Which turbo fuel I believe I am making already. Down here. So this is where I'm like, oh, maybe I should just make it here. Right? Right? Because I could... you know, throw down on a blender. But I think I need a separate nitrogen line. Because I don't want to be pulling from, you know, the already established line. I don't know if it's going to be enough. So I've got turbo fuel being made right there. We need to get metal plates to over here. Okay. Okay. See, this is why. You gotta kind of fly around, look around. At this stage in the game anyway, because I'm... Where's my vehicle? Where's my ride? I think I left it over here. I wish the hover pack moved a little faster. Alright. So, we have nitrogen here. Alright, we do have a little bit of a problem here. Because that's the oil. Why the heck am I doing that? We need that regardless. We need to get the nitrogen over here. So I'd have to break it here. Or here. I don't know. This is where I'm... Do I break from this line? Or do I do it in another area? And just do it fresh, where I'm like, I'm already got turbo fuel here. Or do I bring that other line all the way over to here on the other side? Which would be interesting, I suppose. It would keep things looking halfway decent. But I have turbo fuel over here. So if I'm making turbo fuel, but like see right there, right past the space elevator, I'd have to run it this way, all the way. I could break the road. Bring the road over here. It's not quite lined up, but we could. I could change it. I could fix this. I hate this game. Damn you, Katrine. You know I'm being goof-loof. The aloof goof. Goof-aloof. I hate making these decisions because, you do all this work and then later you're like, damn it, I should have done this. All right, I'm going to go warm up my coffee. It's about that time anyway. That's why I've been kind of hemming and hawing. I was looking at the clock on. All right, it's almost an hour and a half. All right, while I'm away, do you think I should bring nitrogen here, split off of this one? And for this playthrough, I just want to get things, I want to finish the stuff. I just want to complete the game. Building and getting pretty and, really, this is my trial and error, my R&D one. That's why I'm, it's a little messy, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, if I build it like this, then I could maybe make a blueprint. And then next time, when Katrina and I start that new save, I can build the factory working properly, hopefully, or at least pretty darn close to it, where we have, everything being able to be produced primarily in one area, where we can have that kind of cool modular factory thing going on. But as I'm learning, you still also need to be able to build other factories onto the areas and have, and bring that stuff to and fro. I could throw out a train, see what the hell happens there. I could just go back and forth to this. All right. I'm going to go warm up my coffee. We're going to be gone for a couple minutes. I'm going to do a bio break and, all that fun stuff. Take a little breather, stretch out. Feeling a little tight in the shoulders today. You can only sit down in these chairs for so long before you're like, ah. But I'm going to wait for some of y'all to leave me some suggestions here on what you think. Should we bring the fresh nitrogen line all the way down, pull off the one we have, and hope it doesn't interfere with the other things we're doing with it? Build the road over to this spot, because we're already making turbo fuel. I want to try to keep things so you're not traveling too far back and forth, although now we do have the portals. I could just, step in another portal or move one of the, the entrances and all that. Oh, excuse me. I need my coffee. All right, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. We will be back shortly. For those of you who will not be back when we come back in a few minutes, thanks so much for stopping in and giving us some of your time. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to do the usual YouTube stuff on the way out. Ring the bell, hit the like, subscribe if you haven't. Tomorrow we're gonna do the No Man's Sky garbage intergalactic garbage man thing tomorrow. We'll give it a shot. I need to look through my bases because I've already seen stuff wrong with my city, so I need to kind of do a little base hunt tour, see what's broken. Which right now pipes and certain other things have changed in there. They have shifted. What else? Anyway, for those of you who are sticking around, get up, stretch out, peel the peepers away from the screen for a minute. Get your bio break in, get a munch, get a beverage. Don't forget to wash your hands somewhere in there. And we will be back in a few minutes. All right.
All right.
Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Raindrops tap, not a soul around. Everything's still and my mind's unwound. Shapes in the mist, colors so bright. Nip, nip haze feels like midnight. lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Raindrops tap, not a soul around. Everything's still, and my mind's unwound. Shapes in the mist.
Alrighty. We're back. No suggestions. Left to my own devices. Uh-oh. That's a problem. I'm also trying to figure out which way would be the least amount of work. Needs to be made here. Alright. I'm thinking fresh node. But why? What are you pulling through? Yeah, no, yeah. See, that's the thing. I have just enough going in there to run those ones that I'm working with. And this changes like all over the place. Yeah, 58 to 28. That doesn't seem right to me, to cut that much because it's a... And that's why I'm thinking I need the fresh node. Alright, we'll bring the fresh node in. Damn it. Alright. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. And I'll probably have to put a portal over there. Alright, let's get that rolling. That'll work. Forkenheimer. That's way too long of a run. I have to follow this or follow it out, and this hurts. This really hurts. We need it by that turbo fuel. I can't pull it from that other line. I need this other line to come in. This is a drag. All right. And I can't blow you up, right? This will not explode, though. I'm going to have to go around that. All right, here we go. Oh, no. Well, yes. I hate this. I don't even know if there's going to be enough for this, but... Freaking all over the place. I hate that. This drives me crazy. Nothing's ever straight. Doesn't line up. Okay. I suppose. Hate this. This is such a nightmare. Son of a gun. Alright, let's figure out how we need to get these all to the same spot looking decent. Which will be virtually impossible. Ah! Damn you. Nope. Yeah, we'll get it, I guess. Why is this such a bloody nightmare? That's going to be a little bit more difficult. Suppose I could do all that too, right? That's not gonna... Alright, so you need to move. You need to go in first. Then you... Actually, what if I... Aha, hold on. I got it. did one here. Not ideal, but actually, I don't even want to do that. Like, what the hell are you doing? If I'm going to do it, I might as well just do it right? Let's do... one here. Let's do... The only thing I'm noticing here, though, is I don't know if we have power. I'm not seeing any... I'm not seeing anything flowing through this, though. Well, 32. 1645. Okay. Normally, though, it shows the bits coming out, though, doesn't it? Wait a minute. You're wrong. Or is that the other pipe type? That normally we see like the gas running through it. has that. No? Actually, now that I have that rolling, I can probably get rid of all of this. Right? Make that look better. That looks better. It's not all of them, but it is most of them, and I'm okay with that. Now I need to move this about. But first, let's get that going. Hope we don't have too much in the way. For now. Okay, so I could dip down here. That's not really going to work. I'm still surprised, though, that I'm not seeing any animation of stuff. But that could be... Hold on, let's find out. That could be the MK1. Oh, because it's the clean one. Yeah, I think. And then that's where we'll run into a problem. A little bit of a rock issue, but oh well. Then we will need to... Ow. We will need to... Ow. Well, it's working. Why? I don't know. But it decided to change location. Don't like that. But I have a feeling that has something to do with but even so, it should still even out. It's still on the same line. Same with that. I mean, it might be because of this. You know, the distances between each one of these. That might have something to do with it, but... And then we run into a little snag. Now, this may pose a problem. But the only way I can see how to kind of do this right now. Is now we're going to go... Alright, weird. Don't know why that wasn't showing, Right, that's MK2. Why isn't it showing the... We know there's gas in it. Hello? Why are you not looking the same? Corona Mountain Pipe, 63. 63.7. 63.7. Why are you not... What is your... Why am I... Just an attempt. I just want to see what happens. I don't know why it is doing what it's doing, so I'm kind of curious. Problem. So that has to go to here. Okay. Son of a biscuit. Is that rock? I wish we could, you know, trim that rock. All right, we're a little better there, so let's try. Somebody got nerfled somewhere. Huh? Why is it? Make no sense. You're the same height. You're the same lengths. Like the game does it on purpose. Oh, you want symmetry? Nah. Yeah. What is going on with that? I don't get it. What? What is your major malfunction? Why? Even. 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 What the? Well, I don't know why it's doing that. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue at this point. I just don't know what it's doing. But I don't like it. $63.7. 63.7. 63.7. 63.7. Blah, 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 blah. Current amount in pipe. Well, what is your issue here? We are even. You should be even with the pipe length. And then you should actually animate. What is the problemo with this? And it's a gas, so I shouldn't need the... And I don't think it'll make a difference anyway. You're overclocked. What? Like even, and yeah, I don't feel like following the rules. Like what the hell? It's the same pipe lengths. It's the same kind of pipe. And now two of them are not. But now this one is back, but these two are missing. Like, it should be even all the way along. Like, if all the pipes are even, which these appear to be, we've been following the same, making sure that the line lines up. They're not crooked. They're not leaning into each other. Is it the floor? Does the floor predict that? No. Because it's the same. What the? Ooh, this could get a little weird. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to do it. Hmm. Okay, let's get back. And return to Bizarre. Okay. Maybe it's a length issue. Not to stretch it out all the whole bit. Actually, I could have went up and over. Alright, now we need to map out where we're going. Somehow. Okay, so straight through. Then take a turn. We can bring it down. Okay. We'll bring it over to here. We're gonna have to take a weird turn and we're gonna have to bring it down. And it's at a weird angle, so... We'll figure out a way to make support. But we should probably start thinking about heading down. Yeah, see, it's not quite. So you'd have to kind of finagle that last bit. Oh, okay. That's actually not too bad. Hey, all right then. Although if I were smarter, which I'm not, get it started on that one. I'm going to need to turn this here into that. So that. Keep walking, collision bubble. Gonna throw it off a tad, but the closest I can get it. And we're not out of the woods yet. We still got to figure out how to get it from here to way the hell over there. And I guess we're gonna have to blow up some stuff. Which, or we can cut through it either way, but sometimes we're going to have to blow it up. All right, y'all. It is that time. We've been on for 3 hours. My body is hurting today. Ugh. And looks like me and one other person from what my YouTube is telling me. So I will probably noodle around with this a little bit more tonight. Tomorrow we will try the No Man's Sky Intergalactic Garbage Men experience. And we will see what happens. Mostly I want to just see what how my bases are holding up. Yeah, so we'll run it along here. Come down to back here. Then run it straight through. Yeah. So down here. Around this corner. Down there. Yay. I might even run it underwater. Or I consolidate it. Why did I not go on top? Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I could have. Could have gone up, over, down. And then around. Well, I'm already here, so we could build some other crap around this to make it look interesting. Or we're going to go straight through. Kapow! Hmm. we have a ways to go. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be back again tomorrow, and we will try some No Man's Sky expedition here, being the intergalactic garbage refuse collector. We'll see what's going on with all that, and we'll check my bases, which I know are going to have some issues. So it'll be the same time as usual, and we may get frustrated with that and go to come back to Satisfactory, but we'll see what happens, and then we'll go from there. All right, y'all. Thanks again. Have a great one. Until next time, this has been me, Kevin C. here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you pioneers out there a little bit of love, peace, and machine grease. Get your action pants on. Get out there. Start building some wild and wacky stuff, no matter what building game you're in. Have fun. Throw parts around. Don't think about it too much. And we'll see you next time around. All right. Bye, everybody.
Action Pants Gaming. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. Laid back. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Throwing parts. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna